all about state control and state control of policy and adapting and upgrading policies into the 21st century world that we live in. Policies today that exist were created in a time 30, sometimes 50 years ago, in a time where they never conceived that you could get a really terrific teacher from across state, from across your state, from across districts that could teach kids in rural districts that don't have access to those courses. We never foresaw a time when a student in Kentucky could take Mandarin Chinese from any location co-taught by a Mandarin teacher in China practicing with students over in Beijing overseas. That is happening today.
Which, if you go out there and you look at this stuff, it is more robust, it's more interactive, it's more differentiated by learning style, and in most areas of the curriculum, you can find now something better than you're going to get in 99% of live classrooms. You can go to the British Museum and have a tour like you probably couldn't get if you were there live. You can dive with divers off of northeastern Australia into the coral reefs. You can learn to play the guitar. You can learn a language. Check out the Chem Lab course. It's better than anything you're going to get in anybody's classroom.
Online educational opportunities can be arranged in such a way that they reduce the cost of education, right? Allow schools and districts to offer courses they could never offer otherwise. And so this is an opportunity to vastly extend the reach of technology. Can I add one point to that? I think that what happens in economic bad times is that there are tremendous pressures on legislators to move in and save the regular school districts and save their budgets, right? And so as a result, all the newfangled approaches like technology, like the Florida Virtual School and so on, people start to think of them as luxuries, right, that we can't afford because we have to save the core. This is a mistake. Right? I think it's important to see technology as a way of pursuing real innovation and, over the long term, real cost reduction and productivity increases. This is an opportunity.
I think you can't emphasize enough what Terry said about both the regulation issue and the obstacles. I don't know of any examples where we've regulated our way to excellence. I mean, if you can name one, I will write it down and use it prominently as an example in the future. I don't know of any. But the problem is exactly what he said. For lawmakers to get the stuff out of the way that's stopping the market from working. Each of us can guarantee you with no reservation that demand will drive this change if we get the roadblocks out of the way. That's the policymaker's job.